This Glorilla and Brorilla situation is probably worse than I think anybody anticipated when like Glorilla's stud sister first came out and started to expose Glorilla and claim that she wasn't doing anything for her family and she was selfish. The twists and turns that have happened is something that I didn't predict. Like, I've never seen a more dysfunctional family. Like, Glorilla just came out and confessed and admitted that her sister shot at her and try to kill her at some point in their lives. Before we get this video started, if you're in need of some money and you really need to find a way to get your hands on some quick cash, there's an app called Free Cash where they pay you to test out video games. You click the link in my description or you scan my QR code to download the app. Once you download the app, you can choose the games you want to test out and they pay you to test it out. It's a really easy way to make a couple extra $100 a month. It is all transparent, it's trackable, it's not a scam, they really do pay you. So if you need the money, download the app by clicking the link in my description and get started now.
I ain't gonna get on here and say everything you did to me as a kid. It's well, I don't know, I was a minor, so half of it ain't public record. I ain't gonna talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week. We ain't gonna talk about that. How you tried to shoot me, you set me up, you got me sent to jail. We ain't gonna talk about none of that, alright? I ain't gonna talk about half the stuff you did, just leave it alone. You doing you right now, keep doing you, keep my family out of it, keep me out of it. You see, you at where you at all because you said my name? You could have been saying my name and did a positive. You went about it the wrong way, y'all, and now you'll never get a penny out of me. And y'all saying other people, the ones y'all got y'all input to put on it, y'all ain't never been, my whole life, even before I was rich, I always been the one that never asked for shit.
I did my research and come to find out the shooting actually took place. Like, this is a real thing. She's not just talking out her box. Like, her sister literally shot at her at some point in her life, and now the sister is online convincing the public that Glorilla is this big, bad, evil monster for not funding her lifestyle. The alleged incident took place May 29th, 2015. Victoria was age 19, which is Brorilla. She was arrested for this. Now, Glorilla claimed that, she shot at her. The incident report doesn't show that she shot at her. What it shows is officers were called to a hotel, 2949 Airways. The hotel room was 239. Apparently, Glorilla called her mama, Olivia Woods, and told her mama that Victoria was pointing a gun at her, was grabbing her in a threatening manner, snatching her by her clothes. Now, Glorilla also told her mama that the suspect told her to shut up before I shoot you. The victim also advised that the gun was not pointed at her, only threats were made. Officers arrived at the scene and Victoria damn near confessed, snitched on herself, told them folks that she actually had a gun, but she ain't do with the gun with, what they were claiming she did. She actually hid the gun outside the parking lot and then told the police exactly where the gun was, like a dummy. So she was arrested for it, all right? So from what I see, though, it doesn't look like Glorilla was actually shot at, right? Glorilla told them folks that the gun, was being, I guess, used to threaten her. And that's what Victoria was arrested for. This paperwork surfacing convinced a lot of fans to kind of, start taking the side of Glorilla. Because at first when this news started dropping, Glorilla is really charismatic. She was winning a lot of people over, and her essentially saying that, that Glorilla was being, was being stingy and foul and not really taking care of her family. And then the other brother came out and confirmed this. A lot of folks was kind of on, Glorilla's side, but this paperwork kind of brought everybody back on Glorilla's side. And then Glorilla proceeded to go live herself. Because Glorilla right now has been on Facebook Live for the last week. I've never seen anybody on Facebook Live as often as she is. She's been on Facebook Live as if it's like a 9-to-5 shift. 4 hours each time for about 3 times a day. 12 hours on Facebook Live. So Glorilla took the live to kind of explain her side of the story. And she called her mama and her daddy, right? And the parents confirmed that Glorilla does a lot for him and that Brorilla is dead ass wrong and lying about everything.
She talking about she sent my mama $1,300. Baby, you owe her $1,200 already.
Sorry.
Huh? What's up, Mom?
Hello?
Yeah, Mom. Toya said she sent you $1,300 today. Well, how much money did she owe you already? Did she borrow?
Victoria owed me $1,200.
She already owed you $1,200, right? That she be borrowing every chance she get, right?
Right.
She should have gave you double that. Since she getting this little money to go spread lies, she could have gave you double that, right?
Right.
We ain't gonna disclose what I give you in exact dollar amount. But what happened every month, Mom? What happens every month since I've been famous?
You pay my rent, and I know a lot of people were talking about you buying me a house. I didn't want you to buy me a house. I didn't want to buy a house at this age.
I'm listening to you.
Clearly, the mom is lying for Glorilla. Like, what do you mean you didn't want to buy a house? You prefer to rent? Excuse me. At this age, I didn't want a house. At what age? In your 50s, you don't want to own a house. You want to rent? What? Especially if your daughter is offering to buy you a house, I would assume cash down and you own it. Stop it, bro. Like, and if she didn't buy you a home because you told her you don't want a home, then why was she doing interviews telling people she bought the mama a house? Why did we only find out she didn't buy you a home because of the hating sister who came forward? Right? It sounds like the mama is coming forward and doing PR for Glorilla after she got exposed. That's what that sounds like. It sounds like the sister brought too much truths to the internet and spilled the family business. So now the family is going against her and taking Glorilla's side. But as you guys will see after this phone call, right after the mama and Glorilla kind of, did their whole little PR thing, the sister responded back with receipts that made Glorilla and her mama look crazy.
Yeah, I didn't want at my age. I wanted to rent because you were having me travel all over the place. So, I wanted to rent, so I could pick up and leave as I wanted to.
Did I get you put in another house if it's rent or bought, whichever one it was that you wanted to do?
Yes, and let me tell you this. She bought me a car that I've always wanted. She promised me when she was 7 years old that she was gonna get that car when I couldn't get it, and she sent it to me last year.
The Woods family ain't none of y'all goddamn business. That's my business. All them my children.
She put them in the business though, Dad, so you can't get mad at them for talking what they talk because she got on there and put them in that lying ass business.
Listen, baby, I don't get on there because I done dated all y'all my children. Victoria needs her. She know better. Friends of our family being whatever happened to the Woods family, good or bad, that ain't none of y'all concerned. I'm the dad. I love all my children, but I do not appreciate what Victoria's doing to my family name. I really don't. She ain't got no business. Whatever disagreement,
Daddy.
her and her sister and her mama.
F her. Daddy, I don't want you to say all this. We know she wrong. Blase. Tell them how I treat you. Tell the world how I treat you.
Man, look, you have been outstanding. I could never pay you back for all the shit. I don't lost count.
You know, that's all that matters. You and my mama taking care of, and I'm happy.
You take damn good care of me.
Thank you, Daddy.
You take damn good, man.
You
I
deserve
ain't got
it.
no complaint.
The man fake. Yo, this family is fake as hell, yo. Keep people like Glorilla family from around me. So when Glorilla got them on the phone talking, they understand it. They are like they understand. She's the perfect daughter. She's amazing. But behind her back, they dogging her out to the sister. The sister only think the way she think about Glorilla and how she treat her mom and dad because the mom and dad is telling her these things. So the sister, after Glorilla, made the mama go live, the sister released messages of this mass group text, apparently the mama used this mass texting app, right? So, and it's a family group chat. So the sister released messages from the family group chat that Glorilla is not in. Where the mama is, I think she's in it, right? But, the mama is addressing Glorilla publicly, right? In this little group chat. And the mama is talking about Glorilla, telling her how she's bad, she's doing her siblings wrong, she don't love the family, she's not taking care of them. And if this is what you're saying behind closed doors, then why are you faking the funk when she calls you? Why not just keep it honest? Hey, bro, you wasn't doing what you were supposed to do for the family. But the sister releasing this made Glorilla and her mom look crazy. So the sister posted their group message, right? Their group text. They use an app called Mass Text or whatever it's called between Big Eddie, Glorilla, her mom, Ollie, is the entire family and all the kids, right? So the mom wrote a message in chat, and this was back in June, I believe, that the mom wrote this, okay? At the top is the actual number, but, obviously I cut it off because I'm not getting no strike. So the mom wrote a message in a group chat to Glorilla, and she wrote, "Hi, Gloria. Are you mad at me about something again? The award show is Sunday, and you haven't said anything more to me about coming since you told me that we will be there. This is beginning to be a pattern. When I forgive, I forget as well. But when I see the same behavior repeat itself, then it causes me to remember what I have forgiven. You keep getting my hopes up of celebrating your successes with you at your contract reading as well as recent award shows, then snatch the rug from under me by not responding to my calls or texts prior to the contract signing or award show." I wonder if Glorilla is like embarrassed of her family and that's why she don't want them around. She would write, "You even asked us to retire, and I did. Elder and Daniel didn't retire, even though you spoke to Elder yourself and asked him to retire. You said you had us, but every time you give me anything, I have to ask for it." This don't sound like the call we just heard, bruh. Glorilla called her mama, and on that call, the mama said what? The mama said what? The mama said what? Oh, come on, bro. This nigga don't. The mama said that Glorilla go over and beyond for them. Do whatever they want. That they don't even gotta ask. She just does it. But behind closed doors, when they not trying to save face for the public, all of a sudden, Glorilla ain't doing what she's supposed to do. So then she goes on, "You said you had us, but every time you give me anything, I have to ask for it. For the longest, you didn't give me a penny till you started hanging around Cardi. From what I've heard, she's all about taking care of family, just like your friend Glossy. You didn't even move us. God blessed us with the cars and houses. Remember, I told you that I was expecting Lil G, meaning you to help us, but had to go to Big G." So Lil G is obviously like Gloria name is Gloria, but but she's also nicknamed Hallelujah. So Lil G is her, Big G is actually God. So Lil G, is Gloria, Big G is God. So she was saying that Lil G was expected to help them out, but Big G had to come through. So when she said Big G, God blessed us with the cars and the houses. She's saying that God gave them the cribs, God gave them new cars, that Gloria didn't do a goddamn thing for them. But again, that call was a little different. Okay? Your actions towards me and the family are very disrespectful. The last time you showed this exact same behavior for the Grammys, we went out and bought stylish as well as expensive everything that we normally wouldn't have. So the mom is saying that when like Glorilla invited them to the Grammys, they went ahead and spent money they didn't have to make her look good. So she won't be embarrassed of how they showed up. So she says, "We bought stylish as well as expensive everything that we normally wouldn't have bought to make you look good so that your colleagues wouldn't look down on us again." Again, meaning they looked down upon them the first time. "You know whom I'm speaking of. In actuality, you should have purchased our look from head to toe because we're representing you. You have my children backstage looking like bums. Your own little brother refused to take pictures with you because his shoes weren't in good shape. Roscoe did take a picture with you, right? But look at his shoes. Speaking of the children, it's horrific the way you're doing Lil Eddie and Miracle." Now the sister, again, the sister came out and said that a couple of her siblings are living with Glorilla, but Glorilla is treating them like housemaids instead of looking out for them and trying to elevate them. And the mama confirms it here. The mama says, "You have my children caged in your home, not feeding them, nor allowing them to go outside anywhere. You have Lil Eddie, who is emotionally unstable, walking around the house all day with a rifle strapped to him like he's Rambo. You say that you're a millionaire. Get professional security." Hold on, bruh. Glorilla got her autistic brother playing security with a rifle. Yo, she don't value the life of anybody in that house, bruh. If you got the autistic brother with a rifle, bruh, that's out of pocket. Out of pocket. Miracle's hair in old braids under a cap with Teasy walking around with expensive hair in her head. So TZ is apparently one of Glorilla's friends, and the mom is saying, yo, your sister got old braids in her hair. When we pulled up, the sister looking dusty, but your friend's looking fly and expensive. How'd that work? But you're supposed to take care of your sister right before your friends. But they choose you. You even had TZ's family in your home chilling with them for almost a month, but had us to come down much later, and all we did were be your slaves, fixing up your house. Your own daddy comes to the award shows in suits that I bought over 15 years ago for him. We went out and purchased luggage, among other things, when you asked us to come to your signing with Gotti. We were packed and willing and waiting on your call to go to the airport, and you didn't have the decency to answer your phone or even inform us that we weren't coming until you got tired of me calling and texting you. Then you finally responded with a text the next day. What is this? What fame does to a person? Now, if you guys remember like Glorilla signing, I'm sure you do. Glorilla, like her signing went viral because it was like Glorilla and all her friends were on a private jet and they were toasting and celebrating her finally signing a deal. The mama wanted to be there as well. It looks like Glorilla, was like perfectly content with just her friends being there. And she promised the mama that they were going to be there. But then after a while, she changed her mind and stopped answering her calls, which to me is foul. It's flagrant, right? Because just tell them, right? Don't get their hopes up. So then she continues and she says, man, I will always love you, but the way you do your own family isn't right. I pray that God shows you the error of your ways and you repent of them. By the way, all right, when you asked us to drive to Atlanta on the pretense of spending time with you, but instead you used my expertise to do your interior decorating upon returning home, we discovered, this is also too, bro, and she claims that they had a flat tire on the way home. She felt like Glorilla and other people burst their tire on purpose. What I will say, man, this family is dysfunctional, it's toxic. If they feel this way about you, but then hop online and say something else, I don't know, bro. Listen, at least the mama wasn't talking behind her back because she put it publicly in like the group text. But yo, this is sad, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of this? And if you're still watching this video and you like want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here to find out how Corey Holcomb's downfall has gotten much worse, right? The situation surrounding his downfall keeps escalating and is getting much, much, much worse. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to send me a hype, please send me a hype so you can push this video in the algorithm for me. I'll really appreciate it. Click on this video right here to find out about the Corey Holcomb drama. I'm going to see you guys in this video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.